I started volunteering in October 2018. I retired from work about June 2016, and I spent about the first 18 months just really looking out for my mother. She was not very well, so needed quite a bit of attention. I had in the back of my mind I would always wanted to do something in the volunteer sector. Came really just by chance. We were in the hospital for visiting a relative for an appointment. We saw the volunteer leaflets.
My name's Vanessa Forster. Before I was volunteering, I'd just given up work actually, early retirement. So I've been volunteering now for about a year and a half. I wanted to do a role where I felt I could help people directly, and I work in the office of the Royal Berkshire charity, so I could use some of my admin skills there just to do any role they had. Since the COVID situation, I've been volunteering by working in the staff wellbeing centre, helping out there twice a week, and also doing blood running and doing deliveries of goods around the hospital as well.
Under the COVID situation, I'm doing blood running from the hot resus A&E to the pathology lab, taking blood samples and swab samples. When we heard the call that they needed volunteers, there was an initial trepidation, I have to say, about sitting just outside the hot COVID wards and carrying blood samples. We thought, well, there's measures going to be put in place, and as long as we're careful, we've taken it on board and thoroughly enjoy it.
Blood running is on Friday evening, Saturday in the day and Sunday evening, but filling in as well on a Monday evening and a Wednesday evening. I'm there with my husband, so we can really get the bloods over quickly to the pathology. So we just sit there and wait for the next blood to come out, and then just fill in a couple of bits of paperwork, and then we'll get the sample straight across to pathology.
When we're not doing that, we work in the wellbeing centre, and just being there for all the doctors and nurses who come down and take part in these wonderful freebies that they're getting.
In the wellbeing centre, when the staff come in, if they want a hot drink, we'll get those for them, or if maybe they want a meal or to look at the snacks. So we try and make them welcome, have a chat, see how they've been doing in the day, or if they're halfway through their shift. So it's just really trying to make them feel welcome, I think, as well.
We've never actually been involved in anything like it before, and you just see the faces of everyone who comes in. It's a look of wonderment, can they really be coming in? Are these really donations? Can people really be giving these things?
It's usually busy, quite a few people, but it's really good fun. You come in and there's different things have been delivered. It could be hot meals, it could be loads of those, or loads of fruit, or loads of Easter eggs.
The hot food that people are making is phenomenal. They're really grateful, and they virtually nearly always say thank you very much. It's good of you to do this. So we feel we're really being part of something worthwhile.
It's a bit like kids in a sweet shop, really. They don't know what's going to be there, so they're all really happy. And when you've got hot meals, they're really happy. And if they've got brownies, they go crazy as well. They're a bit legendary at the moment, the brownies, so they seem really appreciative.
The volunteer team, and Kirsty and Karen, put together these wonderful boxes, which we take round, just distribute basically to the different wards that are being identified.
The staff have responded really well to the board rounds, and they've really enjoyed when we've delivered things like the donuts or Easter eggs or things like a hand cream. A whole mix of items goes out to them, so I think they're quite excited when they get a delivery. We
don't always go just to the wards, we go to the back offices as well, the clinical assistants. And so you find yourself entering various warrens of the hospital, and then you go into this room and then you come in with a box of goodies, and it's like Christmas has come all over again. It's great to see. If you want to get involved in any form of volunteering in a very structured way, where you've got set roles and you've got full backup and support, I would say 100% go for it. Go for it, just to try it. There's no pressure to push them into doing anything that they don't want to do. And that's what we felt when myself and my wife first joined. We knew immediately we were in the right place. The advice I'd give to anyone if they're thinking about volunteering is give it a go, because there's some roles you wouldn't realise are there, so I'm sure there's something for everyone. It opens up your whole outlook on life. I found our outlook on life has changed a lot since we've been doing volunteering. Just feel a little bit the reward of seeing other people benefit from something you're giving of your time is incalculable, really. So I would thoroughly recommend anybody to do it.
I'm Jo Warrior. I'm the Charity Director for the Royal Berkshire charity. The charity exists to support the staff and the work of the Royal Berks NHS Foundation Trust. We run a range of events and functions throughout the year, as well as supporting the many other people who fundraise on our behalf. Our volunteers play a crucial role in supporting us, not only in the office as part of our admin team, but also at our events and as our ambassadors to promote the work that the charity does. During this challenging period, volunteers like Vanessa and Laurence have been absolutely invaluable. We've been overwhelmed by the donations we've received from our local community and businesses, and this army of people have come together, happy and willing to help us sort, pack and deliver these many donations around the hospital to our staff to help support their well-being. Without them, it would have been so much more difficult for our small charity team to be able to do as much as we have been able to. And so it is from the whole of the Royal Berks charity team and the many staff at the Royal Berks that I say a sincere, heartfelt thank you to you all.